is we peel the shell away, like this. And then when we get down to the lower one here, just pull, like that. And then what we will do is we will cut it small pieces like this. I don't wash it, I don't worry about those things. It's been in the shell. And then we take these and we put them in a bowl. So we will juice some lemons. I like this glass juicer. It has these little mounds to catch the seeds and pulp. I like a little bit of pulp because it has bioflavonoids in it. It allows the vitamin C to be used properly. And bioflavonoids are high in B vitamins. So what I do is I slice, and I'm sure everybody knows how a juicer works, hand juicer. Glass I like because we're not going to get the phthalates from plastic in there. The way I do it, I cup my hand like this, and I can get a lot more force that way. If you have larger lemons, what I will do is push on the side, turn it, push on the side. These fit exactly on the top of this juicer, so they're perfect size for this juicer to juice easily. So we'll juice all of those, and then what we do is pour the juice into the shrimp slices, and we fit it just to the top. And we'll put that in the refrigerator, leave it out. If you like chilled, then put it in the refrigerator. If you don't like chilled, then it will marinate much quicker outside of the refrigerator. And it will stay a little bit lower than room temperature. So we'll let that marinate for about 2 hours. And it takes shrimp about 2 hours to marinate to where the texture is perfect. So we'll go do that. We'll put this in over here and let it marinate. Okay, here it is 2 hours later. So here you can see it's white. Now you don't want a lot of lemon. Like vinegar, the lemon will break down minerals in the body. So what we want to do is squeeze the excess lemon out of it. Like this. We'll squeeze and then put it on the lettuce. Squeeze. Put it on the lettuce. Now some people like to marinate theirs for 24 hours. Too much lemon in it. And it can break down the enamel on the teeth and cause mineral imbalances. And there we have. Now doesn't that look delicious even before we put anything with it? Now we're going to make a sauce to go on top. So we take the tomato, take a little bit of the lemon juice first. Just like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, barely that. And then we will slice the tomato as we did with the other recipe. Remember, when they're sliced in smaller pieces, it's easier to blend. And don't slice yourself. Again, to just thicken it a little bit, we will use a tiny amount of cheese. And of course, butter and lemon is wonderful together. You know, I'm sure many people have had lemon and butter for their fish, especially lobster. We're going to have it with this shrimp. Now you can marinate lobster the same way you do shrimp, and it will have the same texture as if it were cooked. So we'll take the blender blades, and again, always put your washer on first so that you can see where it goes. Put the blender blades on top. Now, a lot of people will put onion, a little bit of onion in there, so I forgot to put the onion, so we'll put a little bit of onion in there. And then just on top, shake it down there a little bit, get the lemon and the butter. And then now we'll put it on a lower speed. We have it on low over here, and we'll go over to about medium. So now that's a little thin. Now what I want to do, I wanted to get those flavors mixed. And I'm going to use some dill in this. So we will break some dill, mainly the leaves, put the stalks in, break the little leaves off. Depending upon how dillish you like it. I like a lot of dill when I'm having it. So we'll use about 4 sprigs or stalks of sprigs, 4 stalks of sprigs. And we'll put the blender blades on top. Now again, make sure that if you're going to not remove the washer and put it on separately, that everything with the washer is down firmly to that base of the blades, and then screw it on. Now you can hear it and feel it. Now I can tell the washer hasn't fallen down inside. Again, I knock the ingredients down into the blades, and then we'll turn it on a medium high. Now I don't want to blend it too long because there's a lot of electromagnetic field in here and that can disrupt cellular structure. But I want because we're not cooking it, so we don't get to cook the esters out of the dill, so we're going to have to blend it fast and hard. So we'll put it on high. Okay, now you can see it turns slightly greenish. Now we'll take the shrimp and pour the shrimp cocktail sauce over that. Or you could always use those fine little forks and then dip it in. You could have a separate bowl for your shrimp cocktail sauce. And there you have it. Of course, if you want to decorate it, you can always add some color, like with the peppers, the sweet peppers, or hot peppers if you like. You could always take a little bit of cheese and put that on top too, if you like, a little grated cheese. There we go. And there's your shrimp. I think I'm going to stop and I'm going to eat this and everybody continue working.